So we're back. Attractive white girl. I'm down for Latin chicks. I think there's some Mexican chicks that just blow my mind, like super attractive. Anyway, but this girl, she's white.
I married a Venezuelan.
Yeah, I mean, any girl, if she's pretty, I mean, I think any race can be attractive. So I'm not saying that she's white girl just because I only like white girls, but she was blonde, and like I said, she had like her lightly pink dyed hair, and she started saying things like kind of in Spanish. He's gone. That was way too easy for a...
Well, he was an execution. He was going to execute one of the other dudes. But, okay, so keep going.
And she started saying a couple things. You speak Spanish, so when people say things, you can tell by their accent if they speak or not.
Spanish.
Or, your wife does. So you can kind of tell, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, do you speak Spanish? And she's like, yeah, I know kind of a little bit. And then we started asking her how she learned. And she said that her last boyfriend, she said boyfriend.
Her last one, as in there isn't a current one.
Yeah. So yeah, there were 2 clues there. She had a boyfriend before, now she doesn't.
And you guys are just going crazy.
So yeah, she was kind of bringing it on herself, but...
Girl with daddy issues.
Yeah.
Saying she doesn't have a boyfriend anymore.
And then she's talking about her Tinder and all this crap, dude. It was really confusing.
Well, you were about to say interesting.
It wasn't confusing.
It was really interesting.
It was like... kind of too good to be true, because she's just like saying all this she's saying all this stuff, and you're like, does she want us to just like start making out with her right here? Like, what is she, like, it's one of those girls where you can just tell she's asking for it. You can just tell, but she's trying to be all discreet about it just because she's saying so many things. All those little hints are just like little hints. So, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then she said something in Spanish, and then one of my friends said something about her, and then they were trying to speak Spanish, and they're like...
Sorry, I had to change your mic.
They're like, lindo or something. Like, cute. It means cute. I was like, no, bonita. And I like pointed to her. And she's like, oh, because it means like pretty, right?
Yeah.
Or beautiful.
And you got her phone number.
No, okay, not there. So we're still like talking. She leaves. Like, she's getting along. She's like, I like you guys. We're all like talking and stuff. And then we're eating. She brings us our food finally. And everyone's like, dude, Keenan, you should totally ask her for a number. Like, you should do it in Spanish. That'd be awesome. I was like, okay, I'll probably do it. So at the end, we're talking to her again, and she ends up bringing us dessert, and for free. She gave us a free dessert, which was awesome. It was way good. It was like fried bread with like ice cream and chocolate syrup and cinnamon. It was awesome.
Oh, didn't you feel special?
Yeah, it was so good, and we all shared it. And there were only 4 pieces, and there were 5 of us. I was like, wait, guys, if we all take it at once, there's only 4 pieces. And by the time I'd said that, they'd all taken a piece, and I didn't have one. So,
well, obviously, she wanted to give it to you.
Well, she gave it to everyone. We were all talking to her.
So what'd you do? You just went without the dessert? Did you say thanks, woman?
No, we all shared eventually. So she leaves to go to another table, and all my friends are like, okay, how are we going to do this? Like, we'll go to the bathroom. Like, we'll call her over, we'll go to the bathroom, and you'll ask her. And I was like, you guys are douchebags, don't leave me alone. So it happened that, like, she came back to get the checks. Everyone got up and kind of went outside, and then I was still kind of standing there, and then I asked her in Spanish, I was like, question, and she's like, what? And she answered back in Spanish, and then I was like, can I have your number? And she's like, yeah, let's write it down. So she wrote it down like a guest check, and yeah, so I got her number, okay?
There you go.
So, but that's not the end of the story. Oh. This is where it gets good.
It's gonna get good?
Well, yeah. So...
I was hoping it might.
Oh, I want to see this blow up. Shut up.
Okay, keep going.
I know it's not that great of a story,
keep
but
going.
Look, this part gets crazy.
Okay.
So, you don't text her that night, obviously. You have to wait a little bit to make her, like...
She texted you that night.
No. So, I text her the next day, like 24 hours later, and we start talking. And then I was like, I have a buddy, and he's, like, really good at looking up people on social media. Like, kind of getting, not dirt on them, but just, like, finding out about them.
That's creepy.
And I was like, hey, Jake, like, check this. Like, we should check out this person, like, just to see, like, I liked her on Snapchat, or I followed her on Snapchat, and one of my friends did, and we started, like, just looking at her Facebook profile, and on her background on Facebook, she has, like, a picture of a baby, and we're like, oh, it's probably just, like, her sister or something, right? And then my friend was, like, looking through her posts. 2.5 years ago, she was married, supposedly, because she said husband, and they have a kid together. And that's how she learned Spanish, because that guy was like Latino. So she has a
Dang.
kid.
Is she still married?
No.
Are you gonna go out with her?
Well, so I started texting her, and I knew she had a kid, and I was like, I mean, I'd be down to maybe go on a date. I mean, I don't have kids. I don't think I'd be down to. It's just hard when, I don't want to say I wouldn't marry someone with a kid, because I don't know if that's true. It's a hard situation, you know?
Yeah, it's different.
So I would have been down to probably ask her out on a date or something, but we started texting, and she just like super short responses, hardly ever says anything, very short. Kind of like she doesn't want to talk.
She's very short?
Yeah, it's weird. Like she was being so flirty
Like she's
and
not
stuff.
tall?
Like she just isn't interested. And then she's like, I was like, this is probably lame that I asked you for your number at Buffalo Wild Wings. I was like, it probably happens all the time.
What? Are you freaking kidding me?
What?
I abandoned the mission to go get a flower.
Oh, nice, dude.
Okay,
nice.
keep going.
Was it for your wife at least?
No, it was for me.
So she's like, yeah, 5 guys have asked me for my number in the past 2 days. Like, holy shit. Well, I was like, do you text all of them back? And she's like, actually, I usually just ignore them. I was like, oh, so I'm the special one.
Well, if she's like so freaking flirty, why is she complaining?
Exactly. And if she's flirty, like, why isn't she down to text back? If she does text back, it's weird. She's kind of confused, I think. So I don't know. Might try and text her again, but that was my crazy story. I was really excited, and then I was like, oh, she has a kid. Like, this is gonna be kind of difficult. I've never dealt with that situation before.
Yeah. Have you dealt with many other types of situations?
I haven't dated that many people, but it's usually been fairly simple.
Dating was like the worst experience ever for me.
Yeah.
Then I found Mrs. Right.
Mrs. Right. Yeah, good thing you didn't have to change your name to Right. I'm glad it stayed what it is.
Left. No, but I mean, like, you know, it just kind of happens. When it's supposed to happen, it'll happen.
So if it's supposed to happen with August, you're saying it'll happen?
Like, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm just kidding. I don't think it'll happen with August.
Maybe,
Only bad
like,
thing about dating or about asking her for her number is now every time I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, she's gonna be there. I mean, I'm not embarrassed
Which
about
Buffalo
it.
Wild Wings?
The one in Sugar House.
Ew, don't go to Sugar House.
It's like a close location.
So look, I'm so tempted to go get that freaking flower over there, but we're not going to. But
You have some bad dating stories though. Like
I
that
do
one
have
time you
some
bought like
bad.
that big like $90 box set of DVDs or whatever. Didn't that happen? Like
what?
those scary movies. You bought like a like a set,
A
didn't you?
$20
Oh, it was
movie
$20.
that came with all 3 of them.
Yeah, and then she didn't even want to watch, or like you watched one or something, and then she dated some other guy. Is she married now or something?
Yeah.
That sounds
Okay. Well,
pretty
thanks
bad.
for ruining the story. I was
Okay,
like,
I'm
tell
sorry.
it.
go
But
ahead.
like, no. The funny thing is like
Hey, it's Gollum.
I had like 2 horrible dating experiences. And then I was like, I'm done dating. And then like a week later, I saw who is now my wife, and I was like, oh my gosh. What is this? Is that what we wanted?
Shroom.
Oh no, that was the wrong thing. I met my wife about 2 weeks after the second horrible dating experience. And then we were friends for about 3 months. And then dated for about 11 days and then got engaged.
You dated for more than 11 days.
No, it was 11
Are
days.
you serious?
Like that we like called it official and told people, yeah, it was 11 days and then we were engaged.
What? But I guess when you were friends, you were almost dating because
We
were always
were
together
with each
so
other
much.
every day.
Yeah.
Every single day. But no, so before her, yeah. So the person you're talking about, I would drive down to Provo, about an hour from here. And she convinced me, she was like, one day, we have to watch a scary movie together. We just have to. We have to. And I'm like, I freaking hate scary movies. Scary games, scary books I can do, but like movies, you have no control. I don't know if you've ever realized this, but in a scary game, you can kind of like control when events take place.
In
I
a
don't know
scary
if that...
movie you can't.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, you have to fight this shiz. That
He's
was
gone. Yep. But anyways, in scary movies, like the person in the movie decides when he goes through the door.
Yeah, there's no control.
In games,
really.
you decide. You decide when you go through the door.
You can actually like fight back, I guess, in a game too.
Yeah. Okay, that just totally like ruined my. Okay.
Nice shot, Tex.
Have you noticed I'm silent again? Oh. So anyways, yeah, we watched the movie. We cuddled on the couch. And then freaking she goes, let's watch the second movie. And I was like, I don't think I can do 2 movies in one day.
Did she actually want to watch the movie or did she want something else?
No, she wanted to watch the movie, which I was totally fine with because I was actually trying to think of a way to like stop going out with her. But like, I don't know. Is that bad? I don't think so. So anyways, we watched the movie. We're on her couch and freaking the movie's over and she's like, I like to watch videos of puppies after to make me feel good. And I'm like, you're kind of weird. And so,
okay, that's. I mean, I love puppies, but
yeah. So we freaking. Okay. So she was like, let's watch the next one the next week. And I was like, okay. And so we set the date for the next weekend, and she canceled it. And she's like, let's go the next weekend. And then she canceled it. And she's like, the next weekend for sure. And then the Tuesday before that next weekend, she was engaged.
What?
To a guy that I know.
That soon?
And it was no, I think she was going out with him the whole time.
But you were her side hoe?
I was the side bro. Yeah. So
did her current husband know about that?
I hardly ever seen him. I think I saw him once during the time that I was like going out with her. But then the second person was like extremely racist, said all music that's not Christian is like of the devil, and like that everybody essentially was going to hell. And so after that experience, I was like, I'm done dating. And then you and I went to New York, and then like 3 days after we got back, I met my wife.
I remember when you met Roxanne too.
Yeah, I remember because we walked into English class. When I used to teach an ESL class, and I saw her, and I was like, Keenan, I'm going to teach this half the class today. You're like, okay. And I went over, sat down, I was like, we got a private lesson going here.
Duh. Just you and her.
Yeah. Well, and an old lady.
So stupid.
I don't know what happened to that old lady. She's like never at our church. She never came to the English classes much after that. It was like kind of really sad.
She probably got weirded out. She's like this weird kid.
Whatever.
Like,
I was her favorite.
all over this girl. She's like, I'm gonna get out of here.
She wanted it to happen.
Oh my, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
What?
Heard.
You've ever seen? What am I showing you?
Sorry, heard. Okay, so this is another problem. There's that other girl that I want to date with, and she lives up in Logan.
That's like an hour
that
north.
Addie chick. It's like almost an hour and a half. It's like hour 15.
Yeah, it is. It's longer.
And she's like, hey, we should watch La La Land sometime. But then she's like,
La La Land?
Yeah, she wants to watch La La Land.
What the freak is that?
You ever heard of La La Land?
No.
It like almost won the Oscar or whatever.
Is it a TV show?
It's a movie.
The Oscar or whatever?
Emmy?
A Grammy?
Grammy. Whatever
Grammys for
movies
music,
win.
And I don't even know if that exists anymore.
The Emmy Award. The Golden Globe. I don't know. There's too many damn awards. Whatever. Whatever movies win. And it almost won that. It has Ryan Gosling in it. And you haven't seen that? It almost won.
I don't even know who that is.
Ryan Gosling?
That's the guy that you want to be like?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway. She wants to watch that, but I don't know how to bring it up. She's like, oh, I'm busy for the next 5 weekends. Who the hell plans out their next 5 weekends? No one does that.
And, if they really like you, they make space for you.
Yeah, exactly. So when she says, oh, we should watch this movie, and then she's like, oh, I'm busy for the next 5 weekends. Like, oh, I guess we'll watch it when I'm 30 years old then, because who plans out 5 weekends? Is it going to be September in 5 weekends, or?
Probably.
I don't even know what time it is. I don't know when it's going to be. So, she be tripping, man. I don't know.
And this is the female named Addie.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kill 10 with headshots. Well, here goes one. There's one.
2. You have to get headshots?
Killing 10 with headshots will get me a bonus. How many am I at? 3?
3.
4.
I don't think that was a headshot.
Ah, freak. I think I can only miss 3 because there's only There's only so many.
Oh, good thing
Hey.
I didn't take a shot on that guy.
Oh, no. Okay,
They're
who's
behind
hitting
you,
me?
behind you. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that guy.
Somehow I got focus back. Hey! Where you going, fool?
Oh!
Can I
I
get
thought
him?
you were gonna miss.
Got him.
Does focus just recharge or what?
Every now and then. Got him. Got him.
Okay, you need one more
One
row.
more. There's 3 left. Can you not get stuck on the table? 50 awards. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops.
What was that?
I don't know. I was like freaking out right there. Oh my gosh.
They shooting tags.
That's 1 for
Get
4. Got him. We got it. My wife just ran across the room. Scared the crap out of me. Okay, let's see.
You've almost unlocked all those little slots to see each
Look,
guy.
we've completely cleared out this area, and this area.
So
now-
basically we're just kicking out all the Uruks or whatever?
Essentially.
Or are they still there?
Well, they're still going to be there, but all the things that we need to
the
do in those
missions and
areas, like
stuff.
upgrade and missions and whatnot, they're done. And we got another white. We need 1 more white, 2 yellow shrooms, and a blue dildo. I don't know what to call that. Did you see that?
What? No.
I don't know what it is.
Now they're using yellow dildos?
That's what it looks like.
He's looking for the ring?
No,
what?
rat.
Oh.
He wants food.
Poor Gollum. He always gets picked on.
What?
He always gets picked on. Doesn't he get cold too in that little loincloth?
Probably gets a nice breeze, but
keeps the boys nice and cool.
so he respects him.
You know, you have Snapchat, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever look at those stupid news stories that are on the bottom?
No.
Like you scroll. So if you go to people's stories, you can see everyone's story.
Dude, the only time I Snapchat is like when I send
To
you
me when you're
things
at the
that
store.
say like, I never thought I could find something worse than a sore throat. It's shopping with my wife.
You only send me pictures and you look super pissed and you're shopping somewhere with your wife.
It's like, it's the only time I'd ever Snapchat. I'm freaking dying. Okay, so anyways.
So they have stupid little news stories they post, like at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And I was reading this one, and there's some weird stuff, man. If people look at Snapchat, they'll know what I'm talking about. But it wasn't even Cosmopolitan. It was like Washington Post or something. And I was just scrolling through them, and this one popped up like how to better your sex life. And there was this part, and it said like use toys, and then it was like you could try using a dildo, and then in parentheses it was like it explained what a dildo was.
Shut up.
And it's like for penetrate. I was like, why do you have to describe what
You have
that
to
is?
explain it?
Yeah, like people know what that is. I just said that because you were talking about the yellow dildos.
There's a green, white, and blue one on our map right now.
I don't see. What are you talking about?
Look, you see
Those
the
little
plants?
things?
There's one directly
How do those
below
look like
us.
dildos? It looks like a
I don't know.
rocket ship more than.
Okay, we'll call it rocket ships. We'll call it a rocket ship.
Also, personal question for you: how many times have you gone boating this summer?
Once.
Dude, I haven't gone at all.
Yeah, when are we gonna freaking go?
I don't know.
My dad bought a new wakeboard.
I know. I heard that. Doesn't he want to get a tower too?
Sorry. I
I'm
was
gonna-
like super
I'm
into
gonna-
that. Yeah, he wants to get a boat tower.
I'm gonna be gone next week, but
Well, why are you gonna be gone?
I'm going on a trip
Why are you going on a trip?
because my
Seems
friends.
like you go on trips every 5 minutes.
I just barely went to California like 3 weeks ago, and that was the first trip I took in the summer.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'm going. My friend invited me to his cabin in Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah, we're gonna drive all the way to freaking Michigan, man.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, not Michigan.
I don't know if you noticed, but Golem is
Minneapolis.
singing about us. Singing about how horrible we are. He's like, oh, wrong lyrics.
Sharpsies.
Like, he seriously like wants to murder us. Okay, come on, Golem.
This game's pretty comical.
Yeah, it's got some funny elements. The thing that pisses me off are like the main missions like slow down the action a lot. Just because like the people you travel with are like extremely slow. And it's like, come on, let's go. There's one mission that's really easy to fail just by like walking outside the bounds. And it like you walk across half the map, I swear. It's just annoying. Oh, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Got it.
So I'm kind of lost. What are we looking for? Something that
We're looking for artifacts for Gollum, and then Gollum's going to lead us to... So these artifacts tell the wraith of his story and his past, and it's going to lead us to the Dark Hand.
So did the wraith like choose us to...
That's the one thing I'm not sure about.
Because like we died, and then all of a sudden we kind of became like one with this other wraith guy, right?
Yeah. But they were summoning the wraith.
So it looks like... Oh, they were summoning the wraith?
It's the same guy. Oh, wait.
It's like an elf?
Now I'm confused. Is it the same guy?
Is he like disguised?
It might be.
Sweet hammer.
It is so fine a gift.
I don't know. We'll have to pay more attention to the story. The Sharpsies are coming.
Little thing, come here. Oh, release him. Why do we chase these dreams? They offer no answers, only more questions. These are not mere dreams. With each vision, my power grows stronger. Still looks after us.
He's got a little pot belly. He's like skin and bones and then
A little belly. All that rat meat must be greasy.
the fishes and the Sharpsies. Oh, I freaking hate these guys.
Those are like the things from Gears of War, man.
Yeah, they look like wretches, lambent
Goons?
ghouls.
Ghouls.
So watch. We're gonna do a little Call of Duty freaking
Like zombies?
yeah, zombies hoarding. Get them all chasing right behind me. Then, you see that barrel?
I see it.
Yeah. 38 kills.
What?
Yep. Okay, get me. Okay, there was nobody around. That's why I wanted to get out of the freaking tutorial.
Can you do that again, though?
Yeah,
Smash?
there's a lot of barrels.
But I mean, when you smash down on that thing. How many guys are there? Just keep coming.
Yeah, you just gotta kill them all. Is there another barrel?
Are you getting like a lot of experience for this? There's one right over there.
I'm not sure if you get experience from killing these guys, but it's part of the main mission, so we have to do it. And they just kind of eat away at your health.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it.
Gollum will betray us to the Black Hand the first
Oh, cut it off.
chance he gets.
He has no love for the Dark Lord.
That creature has a part to play in the fate of all Middle-earth. I can feel it.
Why does Gollum always have some kind of big role?
I have no idea. He's a huge part of this game, though. Okay, so that is the full map. Your back hurt?
Yeah. Doesn't hurt, it's just getting tired.
What color dildo do we need?
Hopefully it's like purple or something.
Why?
I don't know, it's a
You
nice...
like the purple ones? We need blue, we need white plus, and yellow freaking mushrooms.
Are those ghouls still following you too?
Yeah, they are. They're pretty far behind me now. Okay, so now we just need yellow mushrooms and the blue. Round 2, Ratbag.
Dang, man, when we do this, we need some snacks or something.
I know.
You call this a duel? No! I call this losing a duel, you glob!
Did you know that back in like the way like old medieval days, freaking when they would execute people, you know how they'd use the big axes and whatnot?
Yeah.
Well, that didn't always work. Or sometimes they like break their back instead of kill people, or sometimes
Wait,
it
how'd they break their back?
So people would pay, and if they paid enough money, they would get executed by the sword because the sword was quicker and cleaner.
Then the axe?
Yeah.
What would the axe would miss or what?
Yeah.
How would it miss? I don't understand. Like, just because it has like a smaller point?
I don't know how it would miss. Freak.
Like, I guess if it was really long, it's probably hard to swing, right? What's,
Freak. I was trying to build a hit streak to try and get a combat hit on him.
What's he susceptible to?
Only combat damage. Invulnerable to stealth and range. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's good. I guess if they had a big, huge axe and they
He's
like
gone.
went to...
Oh, I thought he was dead. Oh, you can't jump over him.
And they went to execute someone, like maybe you'd miss kind of, get like half their neck or like... I guess you're right. If you're not very good aim, right?
Oh, freak. I'm supposed to keep him alive?
But then the sword, like you're saying, it's flat. So maybe that's why it cut better? I don't know.
I have no idea. All I know is they used to do that.
Where'd you hear that?
That I learned in school.
Is that the one thing you learned in school?
It's like the one cool thing I learned in school.
I remember when I took history, I took World AP US History and I was so stoked to learn about World War II. Like that was the one I
They
was
didn't
like...
do any of that.
Yeah, they didn't study World War II at all. We didn't talk anything about that. Or the Civil War, or like hardly any war, really.
So this freaking sucks. I'm supposed to kill all these dudes before...
Before what?
Before I can interrogate that guy.
Whilst he's trying to kill you?
Yeah.
You
Well,
like
it's just a lot easier.
You like that word choice?
Whilst.
Yeah, whilst.
Is that the proper use?
I hope so. Whilst. It sounds
We're gonna
fancy.
sneak around and...
I can kill a guy with the
See, I
shield.
hate those guys.
You just throw him.
Yeah, well, like... I gotta freaking kill these guys.
There you
And
go.
I worry about killing him. There we go. We're getting war chiefs. We want that
You can
one.
already unlock those guys? Those are like the 13.
So these are like, yeah.
Mog, the other twin. So great. He has a there's two other twins.
Oh, good. He's very damaged by range. So that'd be good.
Ranger! Oh, well, now that's what I call teamwork, eh?
He didn't do anything.
Freaking idiot.
Go before I change my mind. What about our deal? Deal is over. Very well then. I just thought
thought we were buddies.
Wait, Ranger. Watch this. Once the war chief hears of my victory, he'll make me his personal bodyguard.
And how does this help me?
A backstabbing bodyguard? One of the war chiefs for you. You do the other 4 on your own. Then we'll meet at
You do it for
Yeah.
Make sure the war chief is there when you're ready for him. What do you say?
You make sure you keep your head on your neck this time.
Yeah, I don't. Well, that's my plan.
You're right. So you beat this game, so I guess you know what happens, right?
Yeah, it's been a long time though.
I wonder if he. I mean, I guess we'll see. I wonder if he is able to kill one of them.
If I remember right, he becomes a war chief.
He looks really weak. He doesn't look
yeah,
like he'd be
he's
able to
super
kill
weak.
anyone.
Well, his name, I think he's Ratbag the Coward. Yeah, Ratbag the Coward.
Coward.
Strengths and weaknesses, he's afraid of any animal.
Fear of grogs. Fear of.
More guy flies.
Oh wow. That guy doesn't look like he'd have any weaknesses.
Probably doesn't. We could go try and war chief.
Why the hell not? What power do we have? He's 13. Do we know what we are?
He's connected to... That's his only bodyguard. Okay. Let's go try him.
So the war chief, they each have another war. What's it called? As a bodyguard.
Yeah, some of them have bodyguards. You can eliminate their bodyguards before you fight them. Just gives you that much more power, I guess. You know what we probably have? We probably have a lot of crap to upgrade. So that gave us more
Arrows. And
more everything.
You know,
This is a fun one. I'll show you this one.
Brutalize. If and when they make another Borderlands, we definitely need to play the crap out of that game.
We still haven't played the last one.
What is it? When they're on the moon?
Yeah.
I've been playing that with my brother though. We're almost done.
Oh, aren't you cool?
Sorry.
That's cool.
You're always too busy with your wife, man.
Oh, sure.
Just kidding. I feel like it's not even you and your wife. It's that you and her have both added your lives together.
Yeah.
So it makes both of you twice as busy.
Yeah. It's true. But we need to get these freaking recordings going because there's a lot of games coming out, Keenan.
I'm glad Red Dead Redemption's coming out later because then we can have more time. I want to play that.
There's not going to be that much time, though.
It comes out next spring though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It got pushed back because they're like redoing the multiplayer online.
Oh, I never liked that.
Like,
I was never into
have you ever
that.
played the GTA online?
No.
I don't have either, but they're making it more like that, but better.
Look, it's Ratbag.
Already?
Yep. I think they found him to be a traitor or something. They already...
Hey, look, there's no need to freshen the wheels today. These birds are feeding plenty well as it is. Oh! You bastards! When I am war chief, these birds will feast on your guts.
That guy has no idea what's going on.
Did you see that? Could you get me down?
He cut him all the way down.
I'm all right.
I love it. It's cool. You turn into the Wraith right before you fall
Yes, you
to
don't
avoid
die.
all falling damage.
I know what you're thinking, Ranger. This was not my fault. I go to tell the chief that I've killed his bodyguard. He turns around, got the exact same face as the dead maggot I just killed.
We just killed.
What are the odds of...
Did you get that?
Because they're twins?
Yeah. The guy we killed was the war chief's twin.
The guy we just killed?
Yeah, so he said, he turns around, he's got the same face as the guy we just killed. It's like, twins! Like, how was I supposed to know? But wait, if they're twins, I thought Uruks spawned, like, out of the ground. I don't know, you remember?
Yeah, they can have a mom.
Yeah.
They're like born out of the mud.
Maybe they're just like friends or something. And
So
they look
wait,
the same.
did what's his face? Yeah, did he kill one of the war chiefs then?
No, he went to be the war chief's bodyguard.
Yeah, and then they
And he
found
took
him
the
to be a
guy's
traitor.
ear, and it turns out...
That it was his brother, his twin.
Oh, freak. I wasn't supposed to do that. Yep, I wasn't supposed to do that.
You weren't supposed to kill that guy?
No, I was supposed to get the bonus. Let's see if I can get the bonus.
What was the bonus? I'll kill a berserker with a ledge kill. Those are all berserkers.
No, there's 2 berserkers. They're like the bodyguard or training guys. The berserker trainees. And I need to kill 1 with a ledge kill. For the bonus, if I want the bonus. I don't have to.
Wait, it's nice to have.
Oh, yeah.
Where is the berserker? That guy?
That's not the guy I want.
Why not go over to the left?
He's gonna hit him with an axe. That's a berserker. So that summons the war chief.
Because both of them were gone.
Yeah. Mog. I love the chants of the war chiefs.
Do they always have a different one?
Well, it's always their names.
Yeah.
So what was his weakness?
We didn't look.
It was
wanna check.
range, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I think it was.
So yeah, not the most challenging war chief.
Can you pin guys like against a wall with arrows?
No, you can pin people's feet if you do it right.
And they're stuck on the ground?
Yeah.
I will give your cough.
Okay,
guy's
those
getting pretty
freaking
good.
berserkers can't be. Oh, look at that.
Shoot, man. Is this the
Oh, come on.
overkill?
I don't know if we're supposed to kill him until interrogate him.
That was like the most
Oh,
badass.
oh shoot. Oh yeah, we're just supposed to kill him. Yeah. Murdered the first war chief.
Death has been my constant companion. Now I will see his face. That's like
It's a dope way to
holy
go.
freak. Yeah.
It's a good final saying.
Ratbag is war chief. Ranger, we did it.
Now honor our arrangement.
Oh, don't you worry. War Chief Ratbag will make sure nobody gets in the way of your dirty schemes. But Ratbag can't speak for the other war chiefs.
I wouldn't worry about them.
Could I borrow your... I need a sharper blade.
Could I borrow your
No. So we took out the first war chief. Now look at him.
Oh,
He's
you
like
got
a
better armor.
boss. But he's still like super weak. Yeah.
So what's that? You got that new upgrade and it was like Berserker or whatever, or what was it? Relentless or
Oh.
Violent? I can't
Yeah.
remember what it was.
Watch. This is what it is. So it's a stealth kill that makes it so that everybody watches, and it's brutal.
Oh dang!
And it makes everybody run away scared.
Because it's so
You just
sketchy.
murder. Yeah. I'll do it one more time. See, like it makes it known to everybody and then they like run away. Sometimes people will fight, like that guy's running.
He ran right past you.